Michelle says Japanese video game makers are the best at making character models, interesting places, and storyline. I agree and disagree, right? Because I think Japanese makers are always like interested in making characters look pretty. Yeah, I think it's sometimes too pretty. For example, right? Like when you have a game like Resident Evil, I think it's cool because the main characters are very good looking. Like Leon, Jill, Rebecca, Billy, they're all good looking. And it's cool, right? Because the other characters that you encounter in the game are alright. They are not that good looking. They are believably looking. But when it comes to games like Final Fantasy and the recent Final Fantasy 15, where all the main characters are beautiful, right? And the NPCs are also beautiful. It kind of normalizes beauty, right? You don't get like normal looking people anymore. Everyone, including the guy in the market in the RPG who's selling fruit, he's equally good looking or she's equally good looking. And I don't like that. Japanese games have a tendency of appearing too sterile. And I'm not talking about like Resident Evil. Resident Evil does a great job in making the world feel more real, right? Especially if you're looking at the remake or if you're looking at RE7, it tries to make it grounded. But if you play games like Dragon Quest or Final Fantasy, they make the world very sterile. It's like too clean, too squeaky. And I don't like that. Michelle says they always make their characters beautiful looking, but I love that. If you're looking for a game that gives you that kind of thing, I mean, more power to you. But for me, I don't think I like stuff like that very much. I like games having a little bit of grit. Because the danger of making your characters good looking, like Resident Evil or Final Fantasy, is you tend to also give them a very stereotypical personality. When you notice like most Final Fantasy characters who are good looking, they fit into like only a few categories of like character stereotypes that you would usually find in anime. You would find them like the nerdy, like quiet type, or the moe girl, or the tsundere, the yandere. This is something you can clearly see in something even like Genshin Impact. They are following a checklist of what characters to create to fulfill the, like, you know, these things. I think, you know, at the end of the day, they do hit their demographic. The demographic of people who play games like these are people that like anime games. And yeah, I'm not one of them, man. If you enjoy my content, make sure you comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Check out my Twitch on OatsCurryTV, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.